Improve your English with Study Flow English.
Did you know? I used to be the kind of kid who could scroll TikTok for 5 hours straight without feeling tired. But the moment I picked up a book, after just 15 minutes, I'd want to throw it far away. You probably feel the same way, right? If you do, leave a comment saying, "Me too," so I know I'm not alone. Today, I'm going to share how I hacked my brain to enjoy studying as much as I enjoy scrolling social media. Honestly, my story is nothing special. Back then, I thought I was just someone who wasn't cut out for studying. Every time I sat down at my desk, it felt like torture. My mind would drift away, thinking about everything except the subject in front of me. But when I picked up my phone and scrolled Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I could sit there all day without getting bored. I used to wonder, why am I like this? Why can I focus on social media for hours, but not concentrate on studying for 15 minutes? It wasn't until much later that I realized the problem came down to a tiny chemical in the brain called dopamine. So what is dopamine? Simply put, it's the chemical that makes you feel pleasure, joy, and happiness. Our brains are always seeking dopamine, like a sniper searching for a target. And here's the problem. Your brain is being fed way too much dopamine from short videos that are designed to be extremely stimulating. Every time you swipe up or down on TikTok or Facebook, you get a fresh hit of dopamine, a funny joke, a catchy dance, a shocking fact, or a cute cat. All within seconds, with no effort at all. Just swipe and get rewarded. Your brain reacts as if you're injecting pure dopamine. Meanwhile, studying is at the very bottom of the pleasure ranking. Books, notes, lectures, they all require effort before you get any reward. They're slow and demand focus, and the dopamine from studying feels so far away compared to the instant hit from TikTok. I remember a time when I'd study for 5 minutes and then start thinking about my phone, itching to check if someone messaged me or if there was a new video to watch. That's when I realized I was addicted to dopamine. I'm sure many of you can relate. Share your experience in the comments if you do. Luckily, I found a solution. It's just 2 steps, and I promise it works. I've seen it change dozens of students who once thought they couldn't study at all. Step 1. Reset your baseline dopamine level. Think of your brain's dopamine system like a scale that's completely out of balance. Right now, your baseline is too high, so only hyper-stimulating activities register as fun. We need to recalibrate it. Start by detoxing from dopamine. Don't imagine something extreme like living in the forest for a month. Just small daily practices to gradually reset your sensitivity. Spend 15 minutes each day in complete boredom. No phone, no music, no stimulation, just you and your thoughts. Take a walk outside without any devices. Stare at a wall if you have to, letting your mind wander and settle. The first time you try this, it will feel horrible. Your brain will scream for stimulation. That's the sign it's working. You're going through withdrawal from your daily dopamine hits. I remember when I first tried, I could only sit still for 3 minutes before wanting to grab my phone. My hands were restless, my thoughts all over the place. But I pushed through. After just 1 week of doing this every day, something amazing happened. My baseline dopamine level began to drop. Suddenly, simple pleasures started to feel meaningful again. A brain starved of its daily dopamine feast becomes grateful for smaller meals. But here's where most advice stops, and it's not enough. Lowering your baseline is only half the battle. You also need to raise studying higher on your brain's pleasure ladder. That's step 2. Make studying give you more dopamine. Start seeing books as treasure maps, not torture devices. Each page holds information that could change the way you understand the world. Your brain craves knowledge. That's why you enjoy those 5 surprising psychology facts videos. To do this, I have 5 practical techniques you can use right now. First, create a reward system that works with your brain, not against it. Break your study material into manageable chunks, and after finishing each one, check it off or draw a star. That simple act of completion gives you a small dopamine hit. Second, use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work, then a 5-minute break. Your brain loves countdowns and timed challenges, so turn it into a game. When I first tried it, I set a 25-minute timer on my desk, and it felt like racing against the clock. Every time the alarm rang, I felt a little accomplishment, like I'd passed a game level. Third, explain concepts out loud, as if you were teaching someone else. Your brain processes information differently when you speak it out loud, and the sense of mastery gives you guessed it, more dopamine. Fourth, take handwritten notes using different colored pens. Writing by hand combined with visual variety stimulates more areas of the brain. I used to think buying colored pens was a waste, but it really works. Just switching ink colors for titles or highlights makes studying more fun. Fifth, connect what you're learning to things you care about. Studying economics? Think about how it explains why your favorite brand just raised prices. Studying biology? Link it to how your body works at the gym. I remember learning about the nervous system instead of memorizing dry terms. I related it to how my brain reacts when I play games. Why are my reflexes so fast? How do I sometimes predict my opponent's moves? Suddenly, concepts like neurons and synapses became fascinating. And remember, studying isn't a chore. When you approach books with genuine curiosity instead of dread, the whole experience changes. You're no longer learning just for grades, you're feeding your brain's natural hunger for understanding. I've seen people reach for books instead of their phone during free time, not because they're superhuman, but because they've rewired their brain to link studying with pleasure. Here's how to start. Today, try 15 minutes of dopamine detox. Tomorrow, study using the 25-minute method with small rewards after each session. In 2 weeks, you'll notice a change. In a month, you might actually look forward to studying. Remember, your brain isn't broken, it's just been hacked. Take back control of your dopamine, and you'll take back control of your future. Oh, and before I forget, tell me in the comments which technique you'll try first. I'd love to read your stories. Who knows? Your story might inspire someone else. And if this video helped you, don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell so you won't miss my weekly science-based learning strategies. I'm excited to join you on your journey, from distracted to determined. Let's conquer our brains together.